Hello everyone, this is Joshua Play Place, and today we continue expanding and growing our city of New Austin in this episode 9. Let's begin. In our last episode, we were able to create this high density, but something that I like to call that's a medium density zone, residential zone with some commercial and also office zones. And the way that I did this was not only by having a distance of 7 squares in between roads and putting a walking pathway in between, so that means that we only have 3 squares, 3 blocks to for the game to build anything it wants. Second, we added the policy to ban high rises. And finally, we selected these wall-to-wall buildings for residential, commercial, and office here in this specific area. And I think that started looking really nice. We added 2 bus lines to serve this really nice district, as well as this other district that has financial zoning, as well as just regular commercial and some leisure here. As you can see, everything is going really well. In here, I think this is a little bit too much micromanaging, but let me pause it really quick. As you can see, this is very low, so I am gonna buy this, something that went low. I think that's gonna be maybe this. And again, our main purpose of buying these stocks or these investments is to make some money. As you can see, I tried to just fast forward, and for example, in here I'm gonna sell. This one still isn't making that much money, and this one still hasn't recovered. So, and this one is going even lower, which is kind of crazy. So this is going up. This one is still going down. And maybe if I add one of these, maybe here, that might affect our investment. And again, we already reached level 2. Let me see what other investments I can work with. So this one, I think I'm just gonna wait like this just to sell. That's it. Let's see what else we can do to make some money. Well, this one we've lost a lot of money in it, so hopefully let's wait for a couple of cycles, and that way we can at least recover some of the money. But I think I'm gonna leave it like that for now, since I guess we're definitely gonna lose that much money, which is fine. I mean, we're fine. We don't need the money. We should have enough money. So besides that, let's first of all check out our electricity. It's doing well. Same thing with water. We might need to add another water tower, and I think I'm gonna put it here. We already unlocked these larger ones, which is great. As you can see, now there's other water. In terms of garbage, again, we're also doing well. Education, we are doing well, with the exception of the high school. And I am kind of tempted to see if we can build this high capacity high school. Maybe we can build it here. So let me pause the game. Let me move this here. Let me destroy this, and let me add the high capacity high school. It's interesting to see whenever you move something that people moving. So I think that's gonna be good enough for our high school. There you go. And maybe we can put a public library. And I think that is looking really nice. What I'm gonna do is just to finish zoning on this side. I kind of didn't want to zone anything on this second block, but I think that the offices block the noise really well. So since I don't want to build anything residential right now, I'm gonna zone this and this as residential, this as office, and sure, why not, let's add 2 plazas like we did on the other side. And I think that should be fine for right now. So this really cool district, I think we have it covered. There's commercial, there's offices, there's leisure. And so the next thing that I'm gonna do is I am just gonna expand this into this road and just leave it open for the next whenever we are able to unlock another square. And I'm gonna do that because I think that we need to expand on this side and expand the expressway so we can have a little bit less traffic than there is right now. So let me expand this expressway to have an exit here and we'll be back. So that worked out really nice. As you can see, it's already being used by whoever works or lives in this area, and we still have all this space to play with, especially this space that I think we're gonna keep on doing more offices and commercial zoning. And definitely we need to continue placing some more unique buildings. I think I do want to place the festival area, and I think this would be a good area. Most people became happy, so that is a good sign. As always, we're gonna increase the ticket price to 50 because for some reason that's how people react better to this, to these artists. And let's change this to maybe a green. Doesn't really change much, but I think it looks fine. And that's it for now. In the very near future, of course, we're gonna change this to commercial. We're gonna continue the tourism district here, and we're gonna start putting a whole lot of high density buildings in this area. Our tourist area is looking really nice. Maybe we might have sown a little bit too much, but I think we are fine for right now. Our river experience theme park is doing well, but we did unlock some new things. Let's see what they were. And it was the piggy train and the teacups. So maybe we can put the teacups here. And sometimes detailing it like this adds a little bit more variety to these parks, and I think that looks really nice. Definitely. So hopefully, yes, the entertainment value, it's higher than what's needed, so we only need more visitors to come, and that I think is going very fast, so we shouldn't have an issue after that. So what I want to do next is to, I think, well, first of all, let me upgrade these roads to bicycle lanes. Okay, so that's our first road that has bicycle lanes. I think that's gonna help a lot. And in the near future, we're gonna also upgrade these ones, especially to go to this district. And now we have the option of buying a new tile. And I think that's a very interesting decision as to what we are gonna do and how we want to expand our town, our city. And so I still want to keep on zoning more residential, especially low density, which we need to continue this Primrose Park, and also on this side. However, I do want to start getting some of this raw material, which is ore. I think we should be able to work on something here, especially being by the river, and hopefully after we deplete the resources, we can rezone that area. So that's what we did. We purchased this specific big plot of land, and as you can see, it has really good resources for ore. Unfortunately, some of it is gonna be blocked. Okay, we'll reach level 3 for our theme park. We'll upgrade that later. And unfortunately, some of it is gonna be blocked by the expressway, because that's what's gonna continue here. But most of it is gonna be open, and that's what we hope to take advantage of for as long as we can. So first of all, let me extend this expressway and we'll come back. So this is basically what we are gonna deal with right now, and I am gonna lay down a wider road, and I'm gonna do it here. So this is gonna be the base for these districts. So let me first also put a district here. And let me put some more roads so that we can start taking advantage of this resource. So the first thing that we need to put is the main building, and that's gonna fit in here very nicely. I don't know why they didn't want to put it on the other side, but okay. And we have access to the small ore mine that we're gonna put one here and one here. There's a ore grinding mill that's gonna process metals, and we have the sand storage, which we really don't need at the moment. So let me put another one of these and another one. Traffic lights. And so let's wait and see how this works out. And unfortunately, we don't have that much animation in this area. But I think we should be starting to see, yeah, it's going to start producing soon enough. And we'll see how fast these, see, it's already getting there. We're going to start to see how fast this material, this resource depletes. Let's see how big this plant is to make metal. And yeah, I think we can put it here. I think we should be fine for now. So hopefully we start getting raw material being exported, and as always we're gonna check on this. And we might just leave it there for a bit while we fix other situations in our city. I think that's going to look very nice for now. And again, my main goal is to actually deplete everything here so we can take advantage of that resource. And well, as you can see, we are doing really well in terms of money. We are having enough of this residential zoning. We have enough demand. And I think that's working really, really, really nice. And we also have enough electricity, at least for now. And I think what we can do is add another of these plants that burns the waste, the incinerator plants. And let's see if that helps. Yes, it does. And also with electricity should be helping. But just in case, let's see what else we can do in here. We can already plop this solar updraft tower, and I am very tempted. Let me see if we can put it on this side. Maybe we can do this. I think this is gonna work really, really nice. And maybe we can delete this. Let's see how this will go if we delete these plants. And again, little by little we're gonna be cleaning up this area. Maybe we can actually plop another one, maybe here. Let's see. Again, we have enough money, we shouldn't worry about that at the moment. And yeah, that's gonna be more than enough, so I'm gonna delete this and this just really quick. I need to add a power line because I don't want this to lose power. And just also in this moment I'm gonna move all of these recycling plants. Let me add another little road here. And now let me move the incinerator plants also to this side. And add yet another little road here. And so let me fast forward just a little bit. And there's more than enough electricity. Same thing for water and garbage disposal. And we can sell it right now. We lost money, but should be fine. And for the budget, I think we're doing really well, so we should be fine in terms of budget. Now we are seeing some good amount of traffic here, and I think the first thing that I'm gonna do is to change this road to upgrade it to the asymmetrical, so that way there's two lanes turning right. And I think that should be it for now. I think this might have been a mistake to put it so close by, and maybe we can change it. Maybe we can put it here. Maybe we can change the entrance from here to here. We'll see. I'm gonna wait and see how this helps or not. And I'm also seeing a lot of traffic here. Let's try to figure out where they're mainly going. They're going this way. What makes me think that they're really not using this exit. And again, it's one of the very difficult things about having these weird connections into the city. Like in older cities, that really doesn't happen. That this happens when you already built your first part of the town and it's growing and you wanna go around the city. Um, but yeah, that's why I don't like this type of beginning a city the way that we begin a city. But again, that's how it's done here. And so I think one of the things that we can do, because I really don't know what else we can do besides start upgrading this into an actual expressway. And I think, at least for now, give me some time and I'm gonna try to do it. So I think we managed to make it even worse. And in this case, I do think we might be forced to actually continue the expressway all the way here. At least all the way here. And still having these exits here. I think it's gonna work really well. It's not gonna be too close. So let me continue with this. We definitely broke this even worse. And I think the only thing that we have left to do is actually redo these exits and whatnot, because right now this is the main issue. Everybody's trying to go one way and they're not able to. And I think doing a roundabout here is gonna be too much, but let me try that. I think this is gonna be an instance where we might have to avoid doing frontage roads and just having exits to these specific roads, and I think we're gonna be fine. Um, but again, it's something that I don't like to do that often, but in this case we're gonna have to, and just continue the expressway all the way here, because I think there's still being some of it being used, yeah, to get here and to get here. And it's interesting because there are more options to go into these areas, but people are not taking it, and that's something that there's nothing we can do at the moment. I still think this is working really well. It's still messy, but I think we were able to solve just a little bit of this messiness that we got ourselves into. And again, sometimes you do things that work well, sometimes you mess things even worse. And in this case, I think I managed to mess this even worse. But yes, I think what we're gonna do next on the next video is to fix this by just putting a large, well, maybe not a large, but just a road here, and having an exit from the expressway into this road, and an entrance and an exit on the other side too. And I think that's gonna help for vehicles to go one way or the other. I think that's what's gonna help this. And unfortunately, we are gonna have to finish our episode 9 here. In this episode, we failed. I mean, we have to be honest. We failed in creating a better expressway or road here. Again, we still have this much space available to play with the expressway and with other roads, and that's what we should be doing on our next episode. I think that it's not that bad. I think that it's just busy, and we need to have exits to these other roads. I think that's our main issue. That's the issue that we have. And I also think this is not looking nice. I think we're gonna have to redo from here all the way here and into our new ore district, which let's take a look to see how it's doing. It's just doing okay. It's not doing that great, but again, we're not doing that well. It's fine, not a big deal. We're still making really good money on our weekly income. This is not as bad as it looks sometimes, most of the times. I mean, we did under 90, and that's gonna happen no matter what, as long as your population keeps increasing. I mean, that is gonna happen, so that's something that is to be expected. But in here, for sure, that's what we're gonna do. Basically, we are gonna have to not have this frontage road here, and we're gonna use the original one that we had here just to connect to the expressway. We didn't do as much as I expected, because we kind of got lost into this specific road, and I think that it needs more attention, especially because our city is gonna keep growing and this expressway is gonna keep growing even more. Of course, once we're able to unlock more tiles, we're gonna be able to unlock 2 more here, 1 and 1, and 1 more here. So I do wanna have another expressway going around. Same thing here. It's gonna be from here all the way here, and so it is gonna happen, but not right now. So we do need to fix this. And well, I do want to thank you for watching this fail episode 9. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to, you can leave a comment. Please like the video, subscribe to this channel, and wait until next episode. Thank you.